Joe is qualified. They give me all the reason to believe that someone can be.
My
I love the
patient
shit out of black
calling
people.
my patients calling my doctors that I work for that black doctor, that nurse, that black nurse practitioner, instead of
Yep.
calling them by their name.
Wow.
There you go. She right though. She right. I'm in the
It's
same
so
field, mama.
sad.
Yep. I'm sorry. I don't really want you to stick me. I'd rather have her to stick me. That's for the people who phlebotomists and white people scared to get poked by black
Exactly.
people.
Yeah. They think you're
Oh,
not as smart because of your race.
they think you're not as qualified. Oh no, how long have you been doing this? You got a person my sister's husband is an anesthesiologist. I'm pretty sure he deal with a lot. Oh, I don't want him to put me to sleep. I might not wake up. How long has he been doing this?
I
Don't
don't
let
want
him
to see
be.
that black doctor today. I want to come in when the other doctor's in.
Oh yeah,
That
do you
is so
correct them? Oh yes,
sad.
ma'am. Yes, Mocha. Definitely, they have to be corrected. I don't care if you're 85 years old. You got to be corrected
I
because
absolutely correct you. I say she has a name.
Hold
yep.
on one second.
The
Hold
kind of
on one
money the
second, y'all.
anesthesiologist make, he can't get mad.
One second. One second. We have somebody that just came in and said, let me see, where did it go? Applesauce lost. Remember when black folks mocked Austin Metcalf's death and harassed his family? Let me be the first to answer that question because I was surely in here saying, you know, he'll forever be 17, right? At least Carmelo, he'll be around 35 years, whenever he gets out, right? That was me, right? Because the only reason I even knew about his case, this Carmelo Anthony case, is because y'all were dragging that baby through. I'm talking no breaks, calling him every slur known to mankind. Instead of being focused on Carmelo Anthony's case, y'all were focused, hyper fixated on his race. And I would go in rooms and just see very disturbing things being said about this baby. So I started paying attention. So I'm looking into the case, okay? And I see where he was arrested and he has $1 million bond. Okay. And then after we see all the racist jokes y'all doing, people start paying attention. So more and more people are coming and paying attention. Okay, so now we got to get attorneys involved. We got to get civil rights activists, Black Lives Matter involved, the NAACP, and every good white tea person and just around the world involved because we see that is the highest bond anyone has ever had in that county where Carmelo was, okay? And we looked up the history in that county and we find out that other people have been arrested for worse charges, more unalivings. You got 2 or 3 white tea individuals in that same county that took the lives of their whole family annihilators, right? And they received a lesser bond. So that was a problem. That was a red flag, okay? And you still putting it in our face and showing us that he is being treated unfairly because of the color of his skin. Why is that? George Zimmerman, Kyle Rittenhouse, Rick Chow, Daniel Penn.
Apparently, me making videos about Nolan Wells has got me on their radar down there at Ocean Springs. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I have been made aware that I am on their radar down there in Ocean Springs. And y'all know what I mean by they. Well, prepare to watch this, bitch, because I got some more heat for y'all. Check this shit out. Y'all know the judge Ashley Cole that released that bullshit ass statement lying. She finna be sick of me. I got some heat on her. Listen to this shit. Somebody wrote in, they said, so the kid who stepmom is a judge, they talking about Ashley Cole. There was a huge suicide case in Ocean Springs a few years ago, and she told the grieving mother she was not allowed to post anything about it on social media. Aubrey Wyatt was the girl. So she's a horrible ass bitch. That's number one. They also said she also had a case where a mother told her she feared for her and her children's lives from her husband. So could they please meet at a police station to exchange their kids? Ashley Cole told her no. And guess what? She met up with the husband, and the husband shot and killed her at a Dollar General parking lot. Yeah, you ain't know I was gonna find that out, bitch. I got a mole in Ocean Springs. It's an old white man. Good luck trying to find him, ho. Everybody in Ocean Springs know about this case. Everybody know about the mom and the mom that met up with the husband that got shot because you told her she could not meet at the police station. Everybody know about that. You just a horrible ass bitch. And that's not all I got. Apparently, Wyatt's brother Ike is talking shit on Snapchat. Look at this shit. He says, I see you reposted this video, so I want to let you know what really happened. Can't be listening to all these black people saying his friends did something. He was with my brother, talking about Wyatt, because they got the same last name, that day on my boat, and he chose to stay. They know who the girl is. It happens at Horn all of the time. I don't know what he's referring to happening at Horn. I don't know. It says, these guys posting shit on TikTok are all worthless blacks who want nothing but views. Nolan basically lived at my house for the last 3 years. We would never do anything to him. Worthless blacks? Y'all don't know how I'm getting all this information, bitch. I told y'all I'm on you bitches' ass about Nolan, and I'm not letting up, ho. Worthless blacks? But y'all not racist. First of all, my mo down there, that old white man, he told me everybody in Ocean Springs is fucking racist. Every single person. He said, Artie, don't step a toe down here, bitch, because that shit will be gone. They are racist down here. And he said, I'm fighting with everybody. I've been fighting with everybody down here my whole life because I'm not like them. This is what my old white man Mo told me that's down there. Oh, yes! I know I'm already on y'all radar down there, and guess what, bitch? I never gave a fuck, bitch. You already know where I'm from. I'm from Philly. I never gave a fuck, ho. And I'm not letting up on you hoes' asses. Every little piece of information I get, I'm putting out on the internet on you bitches. Yeah, y'all shocked. You don't know how I got these messages. I got a mo, bitch.
What? I didn't hear about
Wait, I'm
that.
confused.
In the
Hold
city
up.
that he was,
Wait, because we got 200 people in here. No, we don't. We got 120.
Chicago.
Hold up. Let me speak for the people, right? Because if they in here listening, y'all on the same type of energy I'm on, really. What the fuck did you just say?
Chicago, they named today Emmett Till Day.
Chicago, today, they named it Emmett Till Day. What's wrong with that?
Ain't it a coincidence, like, with everything going on? Like, don't that just sit weird with y'all? Like,
I like
weird
that.
with me. I like it too, but it's just with all.
What's today? Today is Thursday, July 20. What's today?
23rd.
23rd July. Okay, so do y'all see anything else going on the calendar? 23rd. So today is Emmett Till Day and Chicago just announced this and made this a day, right? That's what you're telling us.
Yes.
And you think it's weird?
No, I don't think it's weird that they declare that. Because it was from the town he was from, but I'm just saying with all the race wars and everything that's going on right now with the racism and the way the government's so crooked, and I do believe that they're withholding a lot of stuff from us on this case.
The timing,
I'm with it, and all that.
Let's continue that. Let's keep that energy. So today we're gonna call today Emmett Till Day. I'm with it.
Yeah, because it's just the timing of it.
I don't care. Like, it's always the right time to be Emmett Till's Day. To me, it's always the right time to honor Emmett Till, to remember him. And
I totally agree with you. I'm just saying it's corrupt. I'm saying it's just corrupt. It's just
it's gonna always be corrupt, babes. It's gonna always be corrupt out here. And I'm learning that as the years go by.
I'm just saying it's just corrupt the way they did I can't even talk, Carmelo, and now this, but there's also supposedly more that went dead or unalived in Mississippi.
Absolutely. Yeah, I got their faces right here in the circles. You see Trey Reed, You see Nolan, and then you see this baby boy. I don't know his name, nor do I know the other two. I found this post and I just ran with it. I was like, somebody know these babies. But I am familiar with Trey Reed. But I thought maybe y'all can't even see the faces, so that's my fault. Next time I should make it bigger so y'all can see these babies' faces, and I should post their names. I have their names in another device that's not charged up, so I wasn't prepared for today. Honestly, I got 2 or 3 devices here that won't even charge up right now. I'm having some technical difficulties in my area. I'm out here. In the deep south, in the woods, in these suburbs, and the internet and everything is out for the whole community. So none of my devices.
That everybody needs to stay woke because I really believe they're trying to turn everybody against us. Of course, they've been trying to do that for years, but there's a lot of this is not making sense, from the occipital bone being damaged and all that, and
Alice, what we need to do as a unit is we need to stay calm the way we have been doing and fight in these courtrooms. We need to fight with our votes, and we need to fight with our voices. They're waiting for us to turn out in these streets and act an ass because they know we can get down and dirty like that too if we want to. We'll blaze this bitch up. We'll blaze this bitch up.
That's
we'll
another stigma
blaze this bitch up. Like, stop playing with us, okay? but I think, Alice, we need to just stay calm and sit back and observe the fucking way we've been.
With us.
That's right. We gotta.
Who is that? Your son?
Yeah, he's tired.
Listen, let me tell y'all the most powerful.
Hold up. We have a midterm election coming up in November. Y'all, if that ain't power, if that is not power, y'all, and that's what we need to do. Voices and be heard in that manner. That's where we start.
I can almost guarantee you don't know your next door neighbor's name.
So ignorant.
Of course I do.
So dumb.
What's your next door neighbor's name?
He's an Israeli.
How many kids do he have? What's his name?
He got 2 kids. Ahmad something.
You don't know their name?
Man, I ain't in their business.
So you mean to tell me
my
you
next door neighbor 3 acres from me?
Listen, let me break this down for you. You mean to tell me you can't call your next door neighbor by their names, and you're standing and
I'm looking for the one I just had.
On July 4th, his body was found later. It's unclear whether Nolan was with anyone when he disappeared.
Our first question that we're going to answer tonight. There's a call.
Bullying, okay? Larger size, okay? The larger size.
Why is a boat malfunction call to a private tow company circulating everywhere, while the actual missing person notification to the Coast Guard?
Where the fuck did I get it from?
No audio, no transcript. John?
Yeah, I'm John. I'm an actual 911 dispatcher. The case of Nolan Wells going missing has driven a lot of rampant speculation in social media and through the regular mainstream media. I'm confused why the mainstream media has requested records from CETO, which is a private marine assistance company, but not a critical and more important call that was made to the United States Coast Guard. The boat that was supposed to have Nolan on it at one point was making its way back to port when they were saying that they were taking on water. They were having a problem with their bilge pumps. And they made that call to CETO. And when you call them, you listen to that audio, they asked if everyone on board is okay. Drew, that's mostly going to be for liability reasons. If they're going to respond to someone who has a call for service, they need to make sure that what they're responding to is not an emergency situation. If they don't ask if everyone on board the boat is okay, they could be held with some kind of negligence later.
To put it in perspective, CETO is kind of like the AAA of the water. I think the difference is when you're on land, you can at least, there's a higher probability or a higher chance that somebody's
a little bit higher on the priority list because
you have false and corrected on the record by name. So let's go through them. Namely, a coroner, a judge.
Y'all play games out there on the water?
But wait.
What do you mean games?
So,
do y'all play games on the water out there?
I don't know what you mean by that.
So,
You need to specify what you mean games.
what kind of
I don't
games?
know. Hush, hush, dogs, hush. What do you
Is
mean by games?
Do y'all play any games on the water while boating?
No, we don't
what?
play games on the
We
water.
don't know. We don't know what
We may
games.
enter too. We may waterboard. We may ski. I mean, that's pretty much it by games. I don't know what you mean.
Because if you're giving someone a child safety, if you're giving someone a child vest to swim back to the island and it's afar, I don't know what type of sick game that is.
Ma'am, I don't know
No,
what you're
that's a
talking
different.
about, but you're crazy. You're absolutely
Oh,
nuts.
I'm
Explain
crazy.
that. Can you explain that? What you're talking about?
You
Please
calling me crazy?
just say what you're saying. I got a question.
Brett, I'm not talking to you, and I'm talking to Jay
I know,
Ross.
but I'm confused as well.
But no one's talking to you. Why do y'all feel so entitled to this space here?
I'm on the.
Be
I'm on
lucky
the
you're even
panel.
on the panel, for God's sake. She letting y'all speak and y'all coming off so rude.
I don't think I'm rude.
Miss Didi,
I
can I
have.
say something?
I have a question really quickly to this. Okay, Fred, you wanted to say something before I asked him a question. I'll let you go, baby.
Yes, ma'am. I want to say something. I've been
He
listening to a
left.
couple of these panels of people's talking about this stuff. But my thing is, if you go out with you being you and you go somewhere with three of your white friends, right? Okay, it could be to a club, anything like that. Now, if you tell one of your friends, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna stay here. I'm not gonna ride back with y'all. No matter what it is. Why would one of your friends call your mom and say that you're missing? If they know that when they left you, you was okay and fine and everything. So that's a red flag. You know what I mean? You giving yourself away right there. You say you tell one story and say that he said he wasn't gonna ride back with y'all, that he was okay, he cool, he chilling with a female. So why go home and call this boy mom and say he's missing?
Maybe he called him and he wouldn't answer or something.
They had his phone.
Okay. Okay. Well, that was a good
Mm,
thing for them to do, though, right?
no, it's not. I mean, if you know you left him there with a female, then why call his mom and say he's missing? How do you know
But
he's
do
missing
you
at
know
this moment in
what's even
time?
a greater thing to do? I left my friend on an island by himself,
I
and
want to
he's
look.
stranded. My
I want to never go.
friend.
He
I want to
You
wanted to
know
never
what's
go
a
go.
with.
good thing to
Maybe
do,
he wanted
Brett?
to.
Go get your friend and put him on the boat so he
You're
can
Right,
get
right.
back safely. How do
You're
y'all
right.
all make it back but him, Brett?
You're
right.
right. Listen, I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm just suggesting. Maybe he wanted to go somewhere else, and they wanted to go home. I'm just suggesting. I don't know. You're right.
I've
You're
been
right.
hearing a lot of stuff, but my thing is this my take on it, and a lot of people might not agree with me, and that's okay with that. We've been going around here for so long screaming no justice, no peace, and instead of doing the same thing happened to our kids. I heard a a white person say on one of these shows that
Doing that, dude.
the thing that they're doing is the only way, a good way to erase black our black race is by killing off our kids, right? Because when you start
Hey,
killing off our
y'all. Okay,
kids,
time's
I
out,
mean,
time's out, time's
my
out,
bad.
time's out.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yes,
alive. I'm
please, when y'all
alive.
come up here, I've had to say that so many times tonight.
I'm sorry.
Please be careful about like your wording. Please paraphrase. Keep that
Okay.
in mind because if not, I have to drop y'all. I can't get no restrictions.
Well, by unaliving our kids, is because at this point, okay, most of us when we having our kids, like I'm 48, you know what I mean? There's no chance, unless in God see it, for me to have another child
Justice
at
God.
my age. And so by unaliving our kids, that eliminates your grandkids, the future of our of our race or whatever, And my thing is, I don't think we need to be right here walking around no more screaming no justice, no peace. I think we need to go by the first Bible, eye for an eye. You know what I mean? So if they taking ours, I think we need to take theirs. Seriously, that's the way I feel, and a lot of other people feel the same way.
I respect your opinion, though.
Now, if the
I
girl
don't want
Katie
to
said
promote
that
any
they
violence.
left, if Katie said that she was the last one to see him because he left with his friends on the boat, my question would be, if Katie said, the girl said, I last seen him with his friends, and they all returned to the island, but Nolan is nowhere to be found. That's not suspect to nobody?
May I say something?
Oh, yep. I
From the
just was gonna
bruises?
say, hold on, real quick, y'all. I hear you out, baby. We're gonna welcome 69. What's your name?
Hello, how are you?
What you
I
want to
have
be
a.
called?
I
Drop.
want
I'm just call you Drop.
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to be here long. But I'm gonna make up a name. Let's say the friends know Billy, and we know Billy